Did a UFO dock with International Space Station for alien astronaut meeting?
Section 51.
Section 51.
Section 51.
Hi everyone, what's up? I am GH aka DOSGeek back with Section 51. On January the 29th of 2014, the live camera feed of the International Space Station, the ISS, may have shown what appeared to be a strange yellow elliptical object docked with the hull of the ISS. The live camera feed was quickly recorded and uploaded to YouTube, and it was of course generating much interest as possible evidence of a UFO interacting with the ISS. This has led to claims that the UFO was docked so that extraterrestrials could meet with NASA astronauts. The idea that alien ships could dock with the ISS and have meetings with its occupants is supported by the claims of a former NASA employee who, during his 34-year service, worked on numerous NASA missions and finally as a spacecraft operator, Clark McClelland. He claims to have witnessed a similar alien rendezvous during a US Space Shuttle mission just before his security clearance was revoked by NASA in 1992. The YouTube video "What is this, please NASA?" was uploaded by a user, StreetCap1, who seems to have a reliable track record of posting authentic videos recorded from NASA and other national space programs. On the video, which could also be just a simple photo, we see a long light yellow UFO parked alongside the ISS hull. There is no intent to hide itself or partly cloak, so this could suggest that aliens and NASA had a meeting on the ISS. Some people believe that kind of video is mind-blowing. Indeed, this is completely mind-blowing if this video is real, but I'm a little skeptical. Why? Because I think that this is too perfect. Of course, we can notice how the light changes both on the ISS and on the UFO. And the UFO seems to be a solid object, but it doesn't move. It looks small, but it is about 10 meters across or more. But I don't know, there is something that bothers me in this picture. Maybe it's linked with the light. One can notice that the ISS is very bright. It completely shines, whereas the UFO seems to be almost completely in the dark. One might expect that at least a small part of the UFO also shines as much as the ISS shines. The hull of the station, which is illuminated by the sun, seems to return the light like a mirror. Why isn't it the same with the UFO? Is the UFO made of metal or other matter? Even if the UFO was made of wood or other organic matter, it should at least reflect the light from the sun. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm making the mistake of limiting my thinking to our own knowledge system. Maybe the UFO is following other scientific principles, some technical or scientific principles that we don't know yet. After all, in this world, in this universe, anything is possible. So, either this video is real and it's completely mind-blowing, this is a huge evidence of secret collaboration between aliens and humans, and that leads to so many other questions. Either this video is not real, and believe me, this is not so complicated to create that kind of video with visual effects. No move, simple objects, just a little work of lighting. And of course, as usual, we have so few informations about that event. The video lasts only few seconds, so is the video legit or not? Moreover, if extraterrestrials did dock their vehicle with the ISS to conduct a meeting with NASA astronauts, it would not be the first time according to the claims of Clark McClelland. The former spacecraft operator for the Space Shuttle fleet claims that he personally observed an 8 to 9 foot tall ET on his 27-inch video monitors while he was on duty in the Kennedy Space Center, Launch Control Center. According to him, the ET was standing upright in the Space Shuttle payload bay having a discussion with two tethered US NASA astronauts. He says he also observed on his monitors the spacecraft of the ET as it was in a stabilized, safe orbit to the rear of the Space Shuttle main engine pods. And he observed this incident for about 1 minute and 7 seconds. Plenty of time to memorize all that he was observing. He insisted on this. It was an ET and alien starship. Furthermore, McClelland wrote that he was not the only NASA official who witnessed the incident. One of his friends later contacted him and said that he had also observed an 8 to 9 foot tall ET inside the Space Shuttle crew compartment. Yes, inside the shuttle. The missions were apparently top secret encounters. McClelland's testimony may be significant due to his credentials gained over a 34-year career working for NASA contractors and eventually NASA itself as a spacecraft operator before being forced to retire in 1992 due to his UFO beliefs. His website has a number of documents he has released to the public confirming some among the long list of achievements and testimonials arising out of his long NASA career, and his claims of directly having witnessed events involving extraterrestrial life and technology while he was working at NASA. McClelland's testimony supports claims that NASA space missions have directly interacted with extraterrestrial vehicles and resulted in meetings between astronauts and aliens. The video recording of what appears to be a UFO docked at the ISS on January the 29th of 2014 may be yet another instance when aliens have met with NASA astronauts during a space mission, or may not. Again, it is very difficult to know the truth. Too many mysteries and unknowns over on this subject. That's why it's difficult to form an opinion without risking to say nonsense or to give wrong news. But I must admit that the hypothesis or the idea of a UFO docking at the ISS would be a very interesting story. It makes you want to discover more. And you, what is your opinion? Did it really happen? Does it happen every day in Earth's orbit? Are they hiding the truth? Do humans secretly collaborate with aliens, and why? Or is it rather a simple science fiction story? Thanks for watching, I hope you liked it. Please like, share and subscribe to Section 51. Don't forget to check out our Spreadshirt shop. I send you big kisses, mwah! And by then, the next video watch the ISS live feed on the internet. You never know. I'll be back really soon. Open your eyes, watch the sky. Live long and prosper.